Hello, guys. Welcome back to my podcast and YouTube channel, Building Success. In this episode, I want to talk about your employees and how if you try to please them too much, you're never going to be satisfied, and they're never going to be satisfied for you trying to go above and beyond to please them, okay? And this is my personal experience. As much as you try to make sure that these guys are comfortable and try to give them everything they want, they're never going to be happy. And it's only going to create more issues for yourself. You're not going to end up being happy with them. And it's just going to make you look basically weak to your employee. They're going to feel like they could just run all over you. And that's not what you want. So I'll give you an example. When I first started, I was probably like 18, 19, 20 years old around there. And most of the guys are older than me. So they're in their like 30s, 35. So I was always trying to make sure that they, felt respected and were comfortable in the environment they were working in. So sometimes these guys would get there a little bit late or leave a little bit early, or, would complain that if they want to get paid a little bit more, and then I would, put their salary up, and then they would complain that if one of them got to leave a little bit earlier, and then if the other one got here a little bit later, and then that this guy's taking too much lunchtime. So it just became like they're all snitching on each other. They all work together, and they all get along, but each one of them is always talking bad about the other one. In the end of the day, it just creates an environment that they're all just going to be telling you what they're not happy about, and comparing themselves to this guy, and that why is this guy getting paid more than I am, and I do more than him. And what I was able to do to stop this was, hey, if you don't like what the rules are from now on, you can leave. So if you're not getting here at 8 a.m., I'm gonna pay you for the time, per hour. So usually I was paying these guys per day. I was paying them like $150 a day. If you don't come here at 8 a.m., then you're gonna get that time deducted. Okay, you're not gonna get paid for the 8 hours. You're not gonna get paid for 7 hours, and that way you're gonna actually make sure that these guys are on time. And if you leave early without calling me first and telling me that the job is done, then you're gonna get that time that you left early deducted from your pay as well, because you're not finishing the full day's work. So I'm not gonna pay you for the whole 8 hours. And then that became something that they all were equal to, and then they all were able to come together basically and actually follow the rules. So the only thing I did was, if you're done early, you gotta call me, make sure that there's nothing else for you to do, and then you can go ahead and leave, and I'll take care of the rest of your day. I don't mind if you leave 2 hours early if everything is paid. But trying to please the guys is just gonna be an impossible task. Sometimes you try to be nice and you let them leave earlier, 1 day, 2 days, and then it just becomes like they think that that's just the time that they can leave early, and it's not how it works. If you're done with work and you get to leave early because you're done, then you can leave. But if the other person hasn't finished, well, that's because you're too slow. You should work a little bit faster. So my main suggestion is, stop trying to please your workers. Have your rules, stick to your rules. If they don't like it, they can leave, and you'll just find someone else. In the beginning I was scared, because I'm like, oh, if these guys leave, I'm not gonna have anybody else. And that's bullshit. You're always gonna find employees. Just like they're gonna find someone to work for, you're always gonna find someone that wants to work for you. Okay? So if you guys have any other questions or suggestions, please write them down, and take care.